everyone? Jim Ahart and Ron Durkis. Tonight, our very first game from the Bill Hunman Memorial Stadium. And what a beautiful stadium is tonight. Tonight, it is a Corn Belt Classic matchup as the visiting Indians of Pontiac 5-1 on this season take on the undefeated 6-0 Saints of Central Catholic. A big week, a bigger weekend. This is a huge game. It's homecoming, Ron Durkis.
It's homecoming here at Central Catholic, and this is all about a championship in the Corn Belt Conference. Central Catholic, once again, coming in at 6-0. Pontiac, a very strong 5-1 with only one loss to a very good Mahomet team at the time. Of course, Central Catholic beat that Mahomet squad rather handily, but it should be a good one here tonight.
Well, the temperatures are high, but the energy is even higher. But you go back to the weather, and who would have thought week 7 we'd be wearing shorts and worried about humidity?
Oh, my goodness. And in weather like this, Jim, because these squads are smaller, they're not quite as large, lots of these kids go both ways. Cramping could be a factor even on this first weekend of October.
Well, I'll tell you what we are going to do. We're going to step away for our very first break. When we come back from the other side, we are going to take a look at these Indians of Pontiac and the Saints of Central Catholic. It is high school football from Bill Hunman Memorial Stadium, and we will be back right after this. With a record of 6-0, take on the visiting Indians of Pontiac, coming into this ball game with a record of 5-1. Hello again, everyone. Jim Ahart, Ron Durkis, a whole host of hardworking others behind the scenes. We're at Bill Hunman Memorial Field, and what a beautiful facility. Before we talk about the Indians and the Saints, which is going to be a great matchup here tonight, we have to talk about the Bill Hunman Field because this is absolutely gorgeous.
This is a first-class facility. I was able to walk the field before the game, Jim, and it is the finest we have in Bloomington Normal. We've got some good football facilities here. This is one of the best.
Well, another perfect night for football. We're going to have all of the action for you right here on ICN. The visiting Indians, 5-1. They are, of course, always a force to be reckoned with. I believe ranked 4th in Class 5A. Not an easy test tonight for Coach Bobby Mays and his Saints.
Most definitely not. What you're going to see from Pontiac's spread offense, that gave the Saints some problems last week with the Rochester offense. They're going to put the ball up in the air. Also, Michael Pano, number 10, their quarterback, he's their finest runner. So the Saints have a lot of different things to deal with. Defensively, Pontiac's going to go at them 4-4 front. They're going to stack some bodies in the box and give a lot of different looks here tonight.
Well, as you mentioned, Pano is their leading rusher for this team. Their other leading rusher, Kendrick Coates, he is injured, will not play. Of course, he is done for the season. That's devastating to this Indian team.
Coates is out with an ACL injury, but Jim, in Pontiac's situation, they've had 6 players score at least 5 touchdowns. They've been very balanced this season.
Of course, for the Saints, Ron, one injured player that is very significant, Javier Safford. And Javier, I believe, injured himself in that Mahomet game. But nonetheless, he is not going to be in action tonight. But I'm telling you what, this Saints team has a lot of tools that they can reload with.
Javier's out with that hamstring injury, but Ben Henton, who was out earlier in the season with a meniscus tear, he's back now. He had 3 catches last week in the Rochester game and was a huge contributor for these Saints.
Well, you know, it's hard to believe already we are in week number 7 of high school football, but now we start talking about the postseason. This is a very big hurdle tonight for the undefeated Saints. This is going to be a big test. You and I were both out at Saints practice the other day. This has been a tough week for this team, and now it's going to be an even tougher game.
Oh, most definitely it's going to be a tough game because Pontiac, this one's for all the marbles in the Corn Belt. It's been a tough week of practice, but I tell you what, Bobby Mays has a way of preparing his teams. They hit hard. They hit during practice. They are always ready to play football.
Well, they will mix it up offensively, as we talked about earlier. But defensively, I think something that was exposed with the Rochester game last week against Central Catholic, something that Bobby Mays has made no bones about it. He's concerned about it, and that's the pass defense for the Saints. That's something they have worked hard on all week long.
Absolutely, and you can counter that in a couple of ways. You can get a whole lot of pressure on that quarterback and make life difficult for him, or you can do a better job of covering those receivers. I think he's going to try it with a combination of both of those tonight.
Well, you add into the mix an opposing quarterback that can throw the ball along with run that ball, and I'll tell you what, you've got the makings for a great game.
Michael Pano is a dangerous weapon for these Pontiac Indians, but on the other side, Rebholz has really come into his own as the quarterback of the Saints also.
Well, I'll tell you what, a great team, and you have to look up front. I know that those are your guys, the guys in the trenches, both on the offense and defensive line. Again, Bobby Mays, this Saints team has a great line both sides of the ball.
How could we open and not talk about Zach Ayer and Joe Ring? They both do a fantastic job. They dominated the game against University High School that we did earlier this season. That's an outstanding duo up front, and they'll both line up at the tackle positions on defense also.
And I'm sure that you would have to agree, in a big game against the Indians here tonight, they are going to have much of the same.
Absolutely so. That pressure is going to have to come from up front. They're going to have pressure, but not flush Pano out of the pocket, because he's going to be dangerous when he's out of the pocket.
D-Hart is telling us we have 1 minute. Real quick, your predictions for the game, your keys to the game, I should say.
Well, keys for the game. Predictions, I don't like to go there at all. But keys to the game, Jim, it's all about being up front, and it's all about hanging on to the football. Pontiac with that spread offense, that's a high-risk offense. If Central Catholic can pick off a pass here tonight, that'd be big to have Central Catholic have a short field there at any time.
My personal key is control of the clock. Once again, if Bobby Mays, these Saints can play Saints style of football and make Pontiac adjust to their style of play, it's going to make it awful hard for Pontiac this evening. Of course, as you mentioned, you have to take care of the ball. The less penalties, the better off you are. But guaranteed, Ron, the Indians and the Saints, we've been looking forward to this one all season long. It's finally here.
It's finally here. Got to mention 32, Ryan Waldron. That thumb injury is gone now. He's ready to go. He's running full speed ahead. He should be a factor for the Saints on the ground.
Talked to Ryan Waldron at practice the other night. He is all business, and no doubt about it, he has his eyes set on this one. We are going to step away for a quick break. When we come back on the other side, Ron and I are going to have all of the action. It's the visiting Indians taking on the Saints of Central Catholic. It is homecoming weekend, and we will have all the action for you right after this. Memorial Field, a beautiful facility. It's homecoming weekend here at Central Catholic. The Saints, with a perfect record thus far, take on another Corn Belt Conference foe in the Pontiac Indians, and the Pontiac Indians coming into this one ranked number 4 in 5A. Of course, the Saints, as we've mentioned, a great season as well. Ron, we've waited a long time for this ball game. Now it's coming, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. When I saw this was on the schedule at the start of the season, I was excited about it the first time to come here to Central Catholic High School, Bill Hunman Memorial Field. This place is incredible, Jim. This is an incredible field, an incredible facility, and these Saints fans sure do fill the bleachers. This is a rocking place.
Fenger will put it into play for Central as they will be kicking off from north to south. Pano, I believe, back to return at number 10. Keep your eye on him. Yep. We will be saying his name a lot here this evening.
Yeah, he's a do-it-all guy for these Pontiac Indians.
Michael Fenger.
A very short kick to the 35-yard line. That is where these Indians will take over.
85, Jeremy Gray with some real good hands there. Did a nice job of picking that one up. Yeah, obviously Fenger wanted to stay away from Pano deep. He's the weapon. He's going to line up as the quarterback. You're going to see him run out of that, and he can also distribute the ball well in this spread offense they're going to run.
First and 10 for the Indians with the ball at the 35-yard line.
Can't see who's in the backfield, but Pano is in shotgun. There's the handoff right up the middle. Number 34, I believe, is his number.
That's the ball carrier.
Alex Smith, 34. Boy, that's a fullback. That's a whole load of arms and legs and knees coming at you. That's a nice run there. Gain of 4 by Smith.
Gain of about 4 on the play for the Indians.
Second down for the Indians. Sam Mackinson coming to the near side. Pano going to the air for the first time tonight. Stopped short of the first down. Blake Rave in on the stop, shy of a first down.
84, Joey Kennedy was the right wide receiver on that play. Very simple, little button hook route. Went down 3 yards, turned around, and Pano delivered a fine ball. Sets up a 3rd and short for these Pontiac Indians.
Here's a big 3rd down now for the Saints defense. Trips on the near side. Pano stays in that shotgun. Little screen pass on the near side. Could not be controlled. The intended receiver again was Smith.
Yeah, they had the right idea there on that play, and I think they would have achieved the first down had they completed that pass. Just didn't happen for them there. Good pressure up front by that defensive front of Ring and also Air. Put some pressure on there.
It was Chase Alford, the intended receiver, number 25.
Pontiac's going to throw a lot of different weapons at you. Shotgun punt formation the way it looks right now.
Murray is back for the Saints.
Number 44 received the punt. David Murray.
Blocked.
And that was blocked. A nice job.
Sean Stokes got in there,
Stokes.
did some
How
damage.
about it?
Boy, it looked as though the Pontiac punter was only about 8 yards deep. That's great if your protection is fine. Boy, if someone gets through, they did. Stokes got through on that one, put a body on the punt. Central Catholic takes over at their own 49-yard line.
Well, now this offense, as we mentioned in the beginning, this is going to be a grinded-out type of ball game for these Saints.
Look for 32 Ryan Waldron to handle the ball and handle it a lot tonight.
There's the handoff to Waldron. He has some blocking in front of him. Waldron, a nice pickup. 3 on the carry.
Boy, 70 was in there blocking for him. 70 is Joe Ring. We're going to say his name a few times tonight. Also, Dylan Johnson, the wide receiver, was there blocking. Don't know if you know how that play started there, Jim. A lot of delay. We got another look at that block punt. Look at Stokes get in there and get a body on it. That didn't hit him in the hand. That hit him in the midsection. Nice job by Stokes.
Second down and officials timeout. It's an equipment malfunction, Mr. Durkis. It happens.
It happens. Pontiac substitutes. I think it's a helmet issue the way it looks right now. Someone's got a broken face mask or something.
Nate Fosdick from Pontiac 42. He's out of the ball game now. Second down for the Saints. Rebholz a handoff again. Waldron, far side, tries to shake a defender. Could not turn the corner. It'll bring up a third down now for this Saints offense.
Nice play by 5, Andy Ift. Wow, what a nice job by Ift. You know, it was the same type of delay. They wanted to set it up. They wanted the central linemen to get on their blocks and hang on to their blocks. Ift wasn't to be denied. Nice play, Andy Ift.
Curran coming out. Heaton coming in for the Saints, the near side. It's Raven Heaton. Rebholz fake to Waldron, complete on the near side.
34, Patrick McNeil, the receiver on that play. It's going to be close to a first down.
Patrick McNeil, one of those players we didn't get a chance to see a whole lot of in the inner city, but they are high on this guy here at Central Catholic.
What they did on that play was they ran a couple of receivers deep. McNeil came underneath and just came up a little bit short on that first down. Brings up that fourth down situation. Gazelle to punt. This is a situation on the field, though, where don't be surprised if they try something a little different here.
This is the area of the field, Ron, you're right, where anything's possible. Gazelle will do the honors for the Saints, number 58. Pano back to return. Nice snap. Punt is up. A nice punt to the far corner. Nice job. That is one of the punts that you want. Brandon Gazelle down to the 2-yard line.
Brandon Gazelle is in that punt situation because Javier Safford is out with that hamstring injury. Looks like we got another look at that pass to McNeil here before. McNeil comes underneath and just comes up a little bit slow, or a little bit short on that. That was a good stop by 9, Phil Rich, on that play. Pontiac takes over deep in their own zone.
Well, you know that the defense for Central Catholic going to be coming here. Smith, the lone back. Pano. It's a keeper. Pano. A great job by that Saints defense closing the hole quickly.
Yeah,
bring up second down.
Waldron was up from his safety position there. 58 of the Saints. 58 was in there also. That's Gazelle just on punting. You know, 70 was in there also. I'm sorry, I thought Waldron was coming up from that front line. Yeah, he is there. He is moving back to the safety position or linebacker spot.
Second down, Indians.
Ball resting right now on the Pontiac 2-yard line. Pano in shotgun, rolling out to the near side. Boy, I'll tell you what, so far, the first couple of offensive series for the Indians been kind of tough because this defense for Central Catholic fired up here tonight.
Good pressure by 84 Dylan Johnson. He got in there and made life difficult for Pano. It's hard to roll in that direction, and boy, with all that pressure, he wasn't able to make a good throw there.
Big third down right now.
You know, they're not looking at a first down here, Jim. They're looking at getting a comfortable punt off here. They had problems executing the punt last time with the block. So this is a big play for Pontiac to gain 5 or 6 yards to make it a more comfortable punt. Pano, the snap, quick screen pass.
On the near side, complete, enough for the first down plus.
What a great play call by Coach David Young on that. Mackinson, they ran a little screen out in the flat, and Mackinson, by design, ran back to the center of the field against the grain. Nice job of blocking by those Pontiac Indians up front. They got a big first down. First down Pontiac at their 19.
What made that so successful for Sam Mackinson, you mentioned it, it was the run after the catch. Boy, I'll tell you what, a great catch gathering it in. More importantly, knowing where that first down marker was.
Typically, when you're thinking about getting out of your end zone, you're going to throw it out of the end zone. He received that ball in the end zone and made it down the field. Nice play.
Pano on the reverse.
Watch him to throw.
It's an option. Defensively, a great job. Number 8. That is Patrick Miller.
You got to look at that screen pass here before coming out of the shotgun position. He's fielding that right about his own goal line, and he cuts back in. Nice play by Mackinson.
7:40 left here in the first quarter.
2nd and 9 coming up for Pontiac.
Second down for these Indians. Ball resting right now on the Pontiac 20-yard line. Pano's a tall kid. He can see the field well. There's the pressure by the Saints. The pass. Again, the intended receiver is number 34.
The quarterback, incomplete.
That's Smith. But I'll tell you what, that was a hurried pass because the pressure was coming from Central Catholic.
It was a hurried pass. Pontiac's trying to run that line right now with only 5 blockers, Jim. And those 5 blockers, if you notice, have very wide splits. They're very far apart on that line. Sometimes that's going to give some holes. If Central Catholic happens to run a stunt or if someone gets confused on that line, that could be dangerous for Pano in that backfield.
3rd and 9 coming up for Pontiac.
There's a big third down right now for Pontiac. 9 yards to go. Pano dropping back. Quick pass. It is complete.
Oh,
drop. That's going to be Central Catholic
Gazelle.
football. Gazelle on the far side. Gazelle cuts inside. How about it? Well, this is a perfect opportunity right here for the Central Catholic Saints.
Boy, I don't know who came in from that safety position to make that big hit, but Pontiac had a positive play there, pass to Joey Kennedy, not quite able to hang on to it. Don't know the number of the guy who flew in and made a violent hit.
I bet if Terry gives us a replay, we'll be able to see
I bet we could see that. Nice play, but Gazelle, when a guy that has a number with a 5 on the front of it gets the ball, it's exciting for him to carry the football. Nice run by Gazelle afterwards.
Ball resting right now, the 8-yard line. There's Waldron. Waldron down to the 2-yard line. Nice dive by Ryan Waldron.
Boy, when he gets ahead of steam, he's going to be dangerous. Once again, he's got a little bit of a delay. Oh, we got to get another look at that fumble. This is going to be a good one. Check this out. Pano back to pass, and Kennedy, the receiver. Big hit right there. That was 11.
That's Rave, Blake Rave.
Nice job by Rave. We're back to live
All right,
action.
pitch to Waldron, far side, touchdown Saints.
Yeah, when you give Waldron all that space there and all that room to run, Central Catholic does a nice job of sealing that side of the defense. Touchdown, Central Catholic Saints.
I'll tell you what, the push that the offensive line gave, just amazing.
On that play, I think you could call that domination. They really blew up that Pontiac offensive line. Waldron had all kinds of room to run over on the left side of that line of scrimmage. Big play, Central Catholic. Caused by that short field. You know, and we talk turnovers, you know, what a key. You give up the short field to a good team like this, you're going to pay for it.
The extra point is up and no good. The Saints are ahead by 6. We're going to step away for a quick break. We'll be back right after this.
Are you suffering with?
To the action at Bill Hunman Memorial Field, the home of the Saints. It is homecoming weekend. The Saints are on top. There you see the Chicago-style pizzeria scoreboard 6-0. Set up by a turnover. Blake Rave with a heck of a hit. Turning the ball over, now returning it, number 21. Cody Emke. Emke will not go down.
Yeah. And sometimes when you stay up like that before a whistle, Jim, it's dangerous. You know, when you got a lot of guys taking shots at you, a lot of guys grabbing at that football. But Imke did a nice job. He mishandled the ball a little bit there on a kickoff, but, well, he got it done and got it back to the 22-yard line for Pontiac.
Well, let's see now, Ron, how this affects the offense for Pontiac, especially with the turnover the last time. Now the Saints on top, they were able to get points off of that turnover. It'll be interesting to see how Pano and these Indians adapt.
I can promise you they went over and Coach Young said this one doesn't count at all. We're going to come back and we're going to play Pontiac Indian football.
Smith, the fake handoff to Smith. Pano, the keeper, he's their leading rusher.
Number 10, quarterback Mike Pano on the keeper.
Mike Pano.
Nice job of blocking there. Boy, Murray was in on the stop from his safety position there. That's not what Central Catholic's looking for. I'm sorry, that wasn't Murray. 34, Patrick McNeil was helping out also.
A pickup of 6 on the carry for Pano. And before Coates went down, Kendrick Coates, their leading rusher, Pano has taken over that role. Staying in the shotgun, second down. In motion on the near side, the intended receiver, number 25. That's Alford, Chase Alford.
Boy, Pano put just a little bit too much on that for Alford. They had it set up to block. I'm amazed. I've never seen a high school team with that wide of splits on their offensive line. And what I mean by that is these guys are a long distance apart. They're not going to help anybody else. It's man-to-man with that Central Catholic defensive line. I don't know if that's a matchup they like, especially with Aaron Ring. They are quality tackles.
Here we go, 3rd and 4 right here. Pano rolling out to the far side. Here come the Saints. Pass is complete for the first down. That's Smith.
Boy, nice job. Pano gave himself some time by rolling out. You know, when there is defensive pressure, you can roll out to get away from it.
Joey Kennedy, number 84, Joey Kennedy.
And what does Coach Young do? He dials in Kennedy's number again after that last misfortunate play that he had. Unfortunate play that he had. I just created a word there, Jim.
That's all right. You're creating words and I can't see, so we make a fine tandem.
These new windows need a little oil.
You didn't have to scream at me. First down for the Indians. Pano with Smith in the backfield. A fake again to Smith.
Oh, my.
And the Saints were not fooled.
Nice job. 32, Ryan Waldron from his linebacker position was there to clean up. Also, David Murray, 44. Joe Ring, they called his name also. We're going to hear a lot about Joe Ring. He's a nice tackle.
Well, you know, you and I had a chance to talk to Steve Mays before the ball game down on the field. Not only did we talk about the gorgeous Bill Hunman field, but also had a chance to talk to a couple players. One of them that mentioned, no doubt about it, Ring. Got to keep your eye on him.
And the beauty of these Central Catholic coaches, they speak as highly of that last child on the bench as they do the first kid on the bench. They're so proud of this program.
All right, second down now for the Indians. On the near side.
Mackinson.
It is complete. Mackinson with a great catch into Saints territory. And he was tripped up at the 37-yard line.
He picks up a first down.
Boy, Dan Curran was there in just about as good a coverage as he could be in. Mackinson's a tall receiver. He went up over the top and got it. Nice play by the Pontiac Indians. First down, and it's their first penetration into Central Catholic territory.
Sam Mackinson with a miraculous reception. Now, under 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Saints on top 6-0, but as Ron just mentioned, the Indians now for the first time in this ball game in Saints territory. There's the handoff to Smith. Smith has some running room. Boy, is he a ton to have to bring down.
That's not an individual I would want to tackle. Wow, he comes at you a lot. We got to look at that last pass, that fade pattern that Mackinson ran. First time they ran this route tonight, Mackinson gets underneath it, and you know that's pretty good coverage by Curran. But boy, nice play by those Pontiac Indians.
How about Alex Smith? One heck of a running back.
Yeah, he's a load, built low to the ground. He'd be tough to bring down.
It was a pickup of 10, enough for the first down. Pontiac, a fresh set. Ball resting on the 25-yard line. Nice run all the way down to the 5.
25, Chase Alford.
Alford again.
That's the first time we got a look of a two backs in with Pano in the backfield there. A little bit of confusion in that Central Catholic defense. What a nice play by the Pontiac Indians. Third, they're down to the 4-yard line the way it looks. Wow. Nice play, Pontiac.
Boy, Alford,
It's first and goal.
a great second effort.
Yeah, great second effort by him. He was hit there once earlier, but a fine run and good play call. Nice play call by David Young. That's a different look. This is that same look, although the receivers aren't spread here. A lot of linemen.
There's the handoff, Alford again. Alford gathered up, maybe a pickup of 2 on the carry. Bring us second and goal.
It's just a nice little cutback run there. They just attack the line of scrimmage hard. 70 Joe Ring in on the stop to help out.
Second and goal, Indians.
What an incredible facility here, Jim. This is just beautiful. Wow, to do it as well as they did it and to do it right like they did, and they're so proud of their football here at Central.
There's the handoff. This time to Miller, Patrick Miller.
Handoff to number 8 for the Indians is Patrick Miller.
He had a head of steam, but Zach Ayers, 66, was there to stop him, drop him right there at the line of scrimmage. This is a big play for these Central Catholic Saints. It's time to get low in this goal line defense.
Had a chance to talk to Zach Ayers the other night at the Saints practice. He is not the kind of kid you'd want to run into on the football field.
He's a low. Yeah, he's a ton. He's built low to the ground, and he's seen a weight room or two the way it looks also.
$1:35 left here in this first quarter. Third and goal for the Indians. And it's a touchdown, Pontiac. We're all tied up at 6.
Pontiac ran that play out of that full house backfield there, that short yardage situation. Lots of confusion back there. That's what they attempt to do, and Smith got it in. Nice
Alex
play.
Smith.
Nice play, Pontiac.
It'll be Miller on for the point after.
Look at Mitchie's going
Sorry,
to
Matt
tee it up.
Mitchie.
Yeah.
I apologize. Yeah, Miller's the holder. Mickey's kick is blocked. We are all tied up at 6. With 1:29 left in the first quarter, we will step away for a quick break, but we will be back right after this.
Realized athletes needed a Colonial Plaza, Bloomington, across from Circuit City.
Welcome back to high school football on ICN. Jim Ahart, Ron Turkis, a whole host of others behind the scenes. There you see the score. 6-6, the Indians and the Saints. You looked at me at break and you go, this is a couple heavyweights going at it.
Yeah, we're going to see some punches traded here tonight on the field on that scoreboard the way it looks. Both of these offenses look potent now that they're getting settled in. Two totally different styles. It's going to be fun to watch.
Curran is back along with David Murray. Here we go. 1:29 left in the first quarter. They're going to go to Curran. In the near corner, Curran gathers it in at the 7-yard line. Now up to the 20. Look out to the 30, driven out of bounds. What a run back by Curran.
Nice job. Chase Albert in there to close, but Curran had an angle there, and he got it done. Nice job by Curran.
Well, let's see now. Pontiac offensively did a great job countering a score by the Saints. Marched right up the field, 98 yards, if I'm not mistaken, started at the 2-yard line.
Absolutely, they went 98 yards. A huge play there on that fade completion to Mackinson. Let's see if Central can counter with Waldron.
The Saints off to Ron Belane, a pickup of 3 on the carry.
Got that kick return. Watch Curran field this ball. He catches it with his hands up high. He finds a little bit of a seam there and busts it down the side. Chase Alford to come in to clean up. Nice tackle by Alford. Wow, he wrapped up nicely there.
Ball resting right now the 33-yard line, actually the 34-yard line. Second down for the Saints. Waldron, McNeil in the backfield. And off to Ryan. Waldron has some running close to a first down. Get up the bottom shy, it looks like.
What a fine job of coaching and what a good-looking offensive play. Bobby Mays is teaching these offensive linemen to get on their blocks, hang on their blocks, and let Ryan Waldron find a hole, and that seems to be working here. 3rd and short from this point on the field. I'm guessing we're looking at perhaps a sneak or give it back to Waldron again.
3rd down for Central Catholic. The pitch to Waldron. Waldron, looks like he's got more than enough for the first down. Boy, I'll tell you what, he is their go-to guy.
Most definitely. A little different look. They gave it to him on a pitch there, but that's the same play he scored a touchdown on before, so it's certainly something that works for them. Nice play, Ryan Waldron and these Central Catholic Saints. Oh, it's a warm one, Jim. This is a beautiful night for football again. We've been lucky.
We'll keep it right here. Actually, we'll go to break. That's the end of the first quarter. We're all tied up 6-6. We will be back right after this. Welcome back to Bill Hunman Memorial Field, the home of the Central Catholic Saints. Our very first telecast here at this wonderful facility. And we are watching a great one. The Saints and the Indians all tied up at 6 as we start the second quarter. Rebholz on the far side to McNeil. McNeil up the sideline. Look out. Patrick McNeil brought down at the 25-yard line. What a play by the Saints.
Good play call by the Saints. Boy, when you go to Waldron 3 times in a row, it's obvious that defense is going to start looking for him. He found McNeil in the flat after the fake. The play-action fake, nice play by these Central Catholic Saints. Boy, this is fun.
McNeil, 5'9", 175. He has some of that deceiving speed.
And he's got a whole lot of courage and heart, too. You can just tell by the way he runs.
Well, now the Saints back in Indian territory. The ball resting on the 26-yard line. Rebholz, hand off to Waldron. He has some running room. Look out, Ryan.
And off again to number 32 for your Saints. Ryan Waldron.
They're going to mark it at the 21, it looks like, 21-yard line.
Yeah, just so impressed with how they set up a running play here. They allow that delay allows those linemen to get a good push up front, and they can do that because they have good linemen. Nice play by the Saints.
Second and 4, Central Catholic.
Dylan Johnson coming to the near side. Again, it'll be a handoff to McNeil. McNeil with a pickup of 2 on the carry. It's going to be shy of a first down. It'll bring up a 3rd down situation.
A little different look there as they lined up McNeil as the one back and put Waldron out in the slot. Effective play, not quite as effective as before. 3rd and 2 situation looks like on the board right now.
Eaton back into the ball game. Rave goes to the far side. Waldron, McNeil in the backfield. Rebholz under center. It'll be a pitch to Waldron. Waldron has some running room. Look out, a flag on the play. Driven out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
Looks like we got a hold here on a block over on this side as he was being sprung. That's going to bring it back.
That's a hold against Central Catholic. That'll negate that run.
Negate the run. It's a spot foul, so it'll still be 3rd down, but it'll be 10 yards back from where that infraction occurred. Looks like it's going to set up about a 3rd and 8 situation. Or more, about 3rd and 10.
Yeah. 3rd and 10 is what it is.
I'm impressed with how Rebholz is so under control right now. I know he struggled a little bit early in the season, but when you're the quarterback of a 6-0 team going into Game 7, you've got some composure. He's doing a nice job back there.
Trips on the far side for the Saints. McNeil, that lone back. Rebholz, here comes the pressure. Rebholz gets rid of it. Waldron, what a catch!
Touchdown!
Oh my goodness, what a catch! Ryan Waldron with the one-handed grab.
If we got another look at this, he went up with one hand because the Pontiac defender had his other hand. What a play by Ryan Waldron. Great throw by Rebholz to just put it up there and let the athlete make the play. Touchdown, Saints.
Are you kidding me?
That one might go on the highlight reel.
Wow.
Woo! Wow, that's exciting. That's a big league play right there.
That is the type of play, though, that Ryan Waldron has given Bobby Mays and these Saints all season long.
And now that he's healthy, he can do it even more.
Fenger on for the point after. The kick is up, and it is good. The Saints with the lead, 13-6. We're going to step away for a quick break, but we will be back right after this.
Dave La Rochelle.
Hello, A-Hard.
I think since you...
Welcome back to high school football on ICN. The Indians and the Saints. The Saints on top, 13-6. An unbelievable catch by Ryan Waldron.
Yeah, boy, he went up there. It looked like it was overthrown, but he went up and made a great play with one hand.
Pano, what a kick by Fenger. Pano can't even return that one.
Looks like we got another look at that touchdown. Or perhaps we have technical difficulties. No, we don't have it. Looks like we got an issue with that replay, but anyway, it was a great look. Great play by Ryan Waldron bringing that touchdown in. Let's see what Pontiac can do to counter here. It's been a game of big plays so far.
First down for the Indians. Pano. The handoff to Alford on the far side.
A little bit of we do have a look at that touchdown catch before. Rebholz goes back, got plenty of time, and we got it in slow-mo. Watch him go up and make that. Oh, nice job by Ryan Waldron, and he gets into the end zone.
Very similar to another catch that we saw, very similar to that in the inner city.
We saw Eric Furler do that in the end of the end zone and did a fine job right in the corner of the end zone when he was well defended also.
Something about those one-handed grabs, I'll tell you what.
Especially at this level, Jim. That's a special player that can do that.
I wish you'd get excited every once in a while.
I wish I would.
In motion, number 84, Kennedy. There's the handoff again to Alford.
Well, one thing that Pontiac does with that wide split offensive line is they do spread out those defenders from Central Catholic up front also. When they do that, sometimes they're going to leave a lane. Alford found a lane that time. Big gain for a first down.
Number 6 on the tackle for the Saints, Adam Harrison.
Adam Harrison, first time we heard him tonight, he's coming up from that safety position to make the stop.
Pano in that shotgun. Here comes the pressure again by the Saints. Pass incomplete. It was intended for Alford on the far side. Great job by Dan Curran in the coverage.
Yeah, that was something Central was concerned about coming into this one, their
You're
pass
right.
protection, because Rochester carved them up a little bit last week, but seems pretty sound right now. I know they had that big gain before to Mackinson, but, you know, sometimes you got to tip your cap to your opponent. When they do a nice job, you just got to tip your cap to them.
When you heard Bobby Mays talk to the newsprint, when you heard him talk to WJBC, when he talked to us Wednesday night, that was one area of big concern for him and his Saints here tonight. So far, they've done a great job. Alford in motion. Pano tucks it away. Pano brought down by Ryan Waldron. A nice tackle by Waldron, doing it on both sides of the ball here tonight.
Most definitely, as a lot of these athletes do, they go both ways here tonight. It is a warm night. There's a breeze from the south. It's kind of humid. You hope that the weather doesn't turn into a factor here later in the game. Wow, we even have a look at planes coming in here at Jim, coming in and landing at Bloomington Normal Airport. This is pretty cool.
3rd and 6 facing the Indians.
You're too easily excited. You know that, Durkis?
It's Friday night and we're watching football.
3rd down, and what a game we are watching. Pano rolling out to the near side. Pass incomplete. Intended receiver was number 8 again, Miller, Patrick Miller.
Boy, Miller's upset with himself. It would have been a nice reception.
Nice coverage by Patrick McNeil again.
And McNeil's all over him, too. Miller could have tucked that one away. I think he looked upfield probably. You know, that's just one of those things that happens in a high school game. Sometimes you get those, sometimes you don't. Pontiac set up to punt in this situation.
That brings up a Pontiac 4th down.
Well, here's another 4th down for the Indians. Be careful.
Number 44, David Murray, back for the Saints.
There's a flag on the play. You bet.
Pontiac had 12 players on the field right there, and in that situation, it's participation. It'll back them up 5 yards.
This was indicated penalty against the Indians.
Rich, I believe, was the punter.
That'll move the ball to the 30.
That will back the Indians up. The ball placed at the 30-yard line.
Fourth down. Half deep for the Saints, 44.
Murray back for the Saints.
Oh, he got
I
it
think
again.
that was blocked
Yeah.
again.
Was that
Oh,
Rave?
my goodness. Blake Rave again.
Yep.
Well, another golden opportunity right here for Central Catholic.
Yeah, and Pontiac lined up in a more traditional punt formation that time with the punter about 13 yards deep off the line of scrimmage rather than the 8 or 9 they were off before when they had that block. Blake Rave's still able to get in there and cause some damage.
Well, a first down for the Saints. They are in Indian territory, ball resting on the 45-yard line.
Boy, blocking one punt is a good night. Blocking two is special.
Ryan Waldron busts through the line. Look out, Waldron has some running room. Waldron to the 25, brought down at the 22-yard line. Ryan Waldron having one of those great nights.
He allows things to set up. Looks like we got another look at that block punt. You're going to see Rave come in from this side and just get in on it. Nice job by Rave. Boy, that was a heck of a run on that last play by Waldron. He's got an extra gear when he gets into that secondary, Jim. Nice job.
21-yard line. A great run by Waldron, but again, that does not happen, and Ryan would be the first one to tell you that doesn't happen without those guys up front.
Oh, most definitely so.
There's the handoff to McNeil. That was a nice play.
Yeah, good job by that Pontiac defense to just collapse around McNeil. You know, McNeil had been running free there before just because they have to honor what Waldron's doing. But McNeil, he swallowed up, still got 3 yards on the play. Nice run.
Tackle provided for the Indians by number 42, Nate Pontiac.
Be second down for the Saints. The ball resting now the 18-yard line. Heaton, Curran on the far side. McNeil the near side. Rebholz goes to the air.
Johnson.
Yep. Dylan Johnson, the intended receiver, just past the outstretched hands.
Boy, he was it's a little bit of a timing route there, and Rebholz was just a little bit ahead of him. Because if he collects that one, that's a huge play.
Nate Pontiac. 3rd and 7, Saints. Ball rested at the 18-yard line.
Third down for the Saints. As Rave, Curran on the far side, Waldron hit the near side, McNeil the lone back. Rebholz pressure again, he gets rid of it, it's complete. McNeil the far side, McNeil, touchdown Central Catholic.
Wow, what an offensive strike by the Central Catholic Saints. Once again, I think there might be a flag down on the field back in that secondary. That usually means there's a hold somewhere along the way.
Well, let's see if this one stands. Pass interference.
Officials indicate penalty of interference against the Saints.
Yeah, somebody
It's
got
illegal block.
I think someone was holding downfield, which is going to bring Central Catholic back.
Well, that negates a great play. Boy, did that play look familiar to you at all, Ron Durkis?
Most definitely so. They ran those receivers deep and came underneath. This time it was McNeil with the reception.
But the other day in practice, how many times did Bobby have him run in that play?
Yeah, that's something we saw before. We got another look at that.
Well, this one will really back them up.
Watch them bring those defenders deep, and boy, McNeil's got it, but there's a hold back behind this.
They're backing it up all the way to the 34-yard line. Are you kidding me?
15 yards from the line of scrimmage on that case. So that brings up fourth down. And Fenger's going out to kick. Let's see if he tries to knock down a field goal. Boy, that would have been huge, Jim.
Bringing up a 3rd down now for the Saints.
And Fenger's he's going to tee it up from 50. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt.
Well, I'll tell you what, he couldn't have picked a better night for it, Ron. No wind at all.
He might have a little bit of a breeze at his back even to help him. So.
Well, this is a 50-yarder, as Ron mentioned. Here's the snap, the place, the kick. It is up, has the distance. It's no good. Oh, man. Oh, wow. 13-6. We're going to step away for a quick break. Saints on top. We'll be back right after this.
Grove Street Bakery.
Welcome back to Bill Hunman Memorial Field. The Saints on top by a score of 13-6. It had enough It was just slightly off Fenger with one heck of a kick.
A little bit wide left, but Fenger's got a big leg. He would have been good. He has the distance from 55 heading in that direction tonight. A little bit of confusion as to where the ball's to be spotted after that. It's supposed to go to the 20-yard line here. I think we were talking about that at the break.
That is why you are the guru of the gridiron, the captain of color, the know-all, see-all of football, Mr. Durkis.
It's just that I remember a lot of insignificant facts about football, Jim.
And you know a lot of great weather facts as well. You are like a plethora of weather and football facts.
You know, if we were playing this in a 72-degree gym, that wouldn't be a story. But that's not the way football's played, and weather enters into the occasion so many times here on these Friday nights, especially as we progress in the season.
Well, Ron was right. They moved the ball back to the 20, which he knew the officials would. There's Alford in motion.
I think Bobby Mays might have had to help him with that, though.
Alford. Actually, it's a keeper by Pano, and a nice job. Nice deception, a nice sell by Pano.
Yeah, they sold it. You know, Jim, both you and I thought so, but the Central Catholic defense
they
wasn't fooled at all.
Yep.
And they're the guys that count. Loss of one the way it looks on the play.
A lot of folks from Pontiac land made the trip down here. You know it?
It's a good drive. That's a good football community.
It truly is Grandview, USA.
Yeah, oh, it is. It most definitely is. Way back when, 25 years. You're dating yourself, Hart.
Well, a lot of the kids are going, what? Grandview, what? All right, here we go. Second down. Pano.
If you let me think about that for a while.
Little screen pass complete on the near side. Again, that is Miller, Patrick Miller. But he is dropped by Rave, Blake Rave.
Blake Rave's there also. McNeil's in on the stop. Nobody was fooled on that one. Nice job by that Central Catholic defense to close. Brings it up a 3rd and 10.
It looks like the last couple of offensive series for the Indians, the Saints have settled in to the defense that they know and can play.
Yeah, most definitely so. It was big, though, that they didn't get points out of their last drive. So, you know, it's still a classic matchup here with that 13-6 score.
Big 3rd down again for the Indians. Pano. Here comes the pressure. Pano, the keeper. He's going to be dropped. It'll bring up a 4th down. Nice job defensively again by these Saints.
Pano had an open field there as he turned up field. Central covered those receivers deep on that side, but Ryan Waldron closed on him really close, really quickly, and brings up a 4th and 5. Obvious punting situation for Pontiac. And in 2 punts, Jim, we've had 2 blocks by Blake Rave. That's a heck of a night for anybody. Now Pontiac is 15 yards deep on this drop. They were only about 13 deep before.
And again, David Murray back to return for the Saints. That takes a Saints bounce into Indian territory and dies at about the 44-yard line. That is where the Saints will take over. 5:03 left here in the second half, or first half. Second quarter, first half.
You know, Central Catholic takes over favorable field position once again. They weren't able to get points from this spot on the field last time, but it's a dangerous offense that they run. Anytime you can give the ball to a guy like 32, Waldron. And they've been mistake-free to this point. Pontiac's had a couple of mistakes that have cost them big.
Well, let's not forget about a couple of penalties. One of them called back a touchdown by McNeil.
Yes, that's right.
Huge.
Yeah.
McNeil, Waldron in the backfield. It'll be a fake to Ryan. Rebholz goes to the air to McNeil, far side. I don't think there was much of a gain there. Might have even been for a loss.
Not much of a gain, and when you throw out a long distance and not too far, that's a dangerous pass. Could have been picked off, but Patrick McNeil brought it in. Coverage on the play by 9, Phil Rich over there.
Wouldn't be surprised. We saw a similar formation to that the Saints just ran, and instead of going to the right side that they have been, they don't dump it right down the middle. I don't know if you've noticed that guy is kind of left open because those defenders shift to the right side. Yeah. There's a handoff, Waldron right up the middle. See, now they're attacking that middle of that Indian defense.
And not a whole lot there right now. Nice job of a stout front there. 63 was in on that one. 63, Curtis Bailey's in there. Also Philip Rich in on his stop. Waldron's down. That's not a good thing.
Ryan Waldron, they're being tended to by one of the trainers. 3rd down for the Saints. Let's hope it's just one of those cramps maybe.
some of those, things like this.
All right, tell you what, we're going to step away for a quick break. 13-6. We will be back right after this.
We have a wonderful buffet.
Chicago-style pizzeria daily buffet includes your
Welcome back to high school football on ICN from Bill Hunman Memorial Field, the home of the Central Catholic Saints. It's homecoming. The Saints are on top, 13-6. Ryan Waldron with a little help getting off the field. We hope everything's all right with Ryan. You think it's something in the back?
Might be a lower back issue, kind of the way he's walking. His steps
Rebholz,
really
the middle opens up for Rebholz, and he takes off. Look out, Rebholz has enough for the Saints first down. What a run by Rebholz.
Definitely so. Rebholz hadn't done yet tonight. He found a soft spot in the center of that Pontiac defense. Was able to. I thought he was going to come back and perhaps lose the first down yardage, but no, he cut it back upfield and got the first down. Big play by Rebholz.
Adam Rebholz, the 6', 180-pound junior. The Saints get to enjoy this young man at the helm for another year.
Yeah, he's turned into a really fine quarterback. Nice play by Rebholz. There's a good look at the young man also.
There's the handoff to McNeil. McNeil spins off the defender. I'll tell you, what a runner.
And nothing fancy about that. He's going to run until he hears a whistle. It looked as though he was down once. Instead, he spun off of that pile of tacklers and just kept right on going. Nice run by Patrick McNeil.
3:10 left here in the first half. Saints are on top, 13-6. This one so far, Ron, everything we expected it to be.
Most definitely. It's just a fun environment. This is a great place to watch a game.
Hand off to McNeil. McNeil has some running room, turns the corner. McNeil to the 20, to the 15, brought down at the 11-yard line. Patrick McNeil.
What a nice job of it. He might have broke some ankles there in the defensive secondary. Nice cut by Patrick McNeil out to the left side. He shifted the ball over to his left hand and made it down to, the 11-yard line. Big run by Patrick McNeil.
Looks like it is Ryan Waldron putting ice on the hip.
Yep. So he might have caught a helmet on the hip. We saw that with Joey Anderson last week at the normal game.
That's right. There is Murray. Touchdown, Central Catholic. David Murray. What a run by Murray.
He's not going to get it done as quickly as Ryan Waldron would do, but boy, does he have good moves and good feet. Nice play by David Murray, cutting it back up and getting into the end zone for Central. And that's big. Only 2:26 left here in this first half, so it's a golden opportunity to go in at halftime up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, if this really is a heavyweight battle like you played it out to be, there was one heck of an uppercut right there.
Most definitely. Central's punched twice in a row now.
Fenger's kick is up, and it is good. It is 20-6. The Saints on top. We're going to step away for a quick break, but we will be back right after this. The place, Bill Hunman Memorial Field. The game, the Saints and the Indians. Jim Ahart, Ron Durkis, a whole host of others behind the scenes. There you see the Chicago-style pizzeria score, 20-6. A great run by Murray.
Yeah, it was a nice run by Murray, set up by a very nice run by McNeil also. It's important now that Central stops them going into the half.
Fenger to Pano. Pano will let it go to the 20. The Indians take over. As you mentioned, 2:26. Let's check this replay out.
Look at McNeil's run earlier before he cuts back. Watch him. This move right here does a nice job of getting down the field. A nice job by Patrick McNeil.
McNeil, one of those fun runners. I'll tell you, there is another player right there that is spoken very highly of by this coaching staff. And we didn't get a chance to see a lot of them in Inner City.
And these coaches are so proud of their players. It's really neat to see.
Pano tucks it away. Brought down at the 26-yard line.
A little over 2 minutes to go. Obviously, Pontiac has a quick strike offense. They spread the receivers all over the field. Pano may be setting something up with that inside run right there. Dylan Johnson in on the stop for these Central Catholic Saints. Pontiac's in danger of running off the play clock here.
I am really surprised that Pontiac.
Yeah, they went back to a huddle after being almost
I'm really
in
surprised
formation.
that they did that. Trips on the far side for Pontiac. Receivers split in the near side. Pano in shotgun. You know they're going to be going to the air. Pano unloads, overthrown.
Got his feet tangled. Could be a penalty. No flags coming out. Looked like he had his feet tangled with the defensive back there.
Joey Kennedy, number 84.
Also 81 running a route on that side. That's Cody Hillier also running a route on the far side. Third and 4, you know, we were talking about Pontiac being a quick strike offense with 2 minutes to go. If they don't get a first down here, Central Catholic comes back and they have 3 timeouts in their pocket.
Yeah, this is a big third down. You're right. Buck 30 left. Here in this first half, the Saints in command. Pano stays in that shotgun. Comes the pressure. A nice pass and complete on the near side. I believe that's Smith. Or is that Kennedy?
That's 84 Kennedy.
That's Kennedy, yep.
Moves the sticks, stocks the clock here until they get them reset. Pontiac's in their 2-minute offense right now. We got a timeout.
You know what? I'm surprised that
Pontiac.
I'm surprised. Well, there you go. We're going to step away for a quick break. We will be back right after this. Welcome back to Bill Hunman Memorial Field, the home of the Central Catholic Saints. It is homecoming week right now. 1:21 left here in this first half. Pontiac with a fresh set of downs. Alford in motion. There's the pitch. Alford cuts inside, and he is driven down. Flag on the play.
Big hit by 4, Sean Stokes. He read that from the start. Oh, yeah, he's stoked, all right. Big hit.
That might be a holding call. It is. That's going to go against the Indians. That'll hurt.
From that spot, that's going to back them up 10.
Stokes did lay some lumber down, didn't he?
Yeah, boy, he kind of read that, and nice play. Big hit, dropped him right where he hit him.
All right, first down following the penalty. Pano in that shotgun. Here comes that pressure again. A great job by the receiver. That is number 12 from Pontiac, Sam Mackinson. Boy, I'll tell you what, Mackinson had his name and number called a number of times in that first quarter. Been virtually unheard of here in the second quarter.
Yeah, on that play, he ran a little bit underneath. It was second and over 20 yards to go there. Picked up about 5 on the play. That's not exactly what David Young's looking for right now. They need to get the ball down the field, and to make this competitive, they need a score here in the second half, or before the second half begins.
Pano. Second down. Here comes the pressure again. Up over the top, just about intercepted by Blake Rave. How many times have we said Blake Rave's name here in the first half?
Yeah, he's been around the football a whole lot. It looked as though the ball slipped out of Pano's hands a little bit. He threw up a little bit of a duck, and Rave got there, got close to it, just couldn't quite get there. He's upset with himself, but still brings up that 3rd and 17 situation. With a minute to go, Central still has 3 timeouts in their back pocket, so if they could take over the football here, they could get in a position to score. Fenger's got a big foot. They don't have to get that close to have a shot at 3.
Well, no doubt about it. The defense for Central Catholic knows what this play is going to be. Miller on the far side. Here comes the pressure again by Central. Pano nowhere to go.
Blitz.
And he is
Stokes.
dropped. How about Stokes?
Yeah, Stokes on a little bit of a delayed blitz there, stayed back from his middle linebacker position. As soon as he saw the offensive lineman engage with blockers, it's going to be a timeout Central Catholic here.
Yeah, they're getting the ball back.
Yeah, they're getting the ball back. What Stokes did on that play is he allowed all of his defensive linemen to hang on to an offensive lineman there. He came in on a little bit of a delayed blitz, did a nice job, found Pano in the backfield, dropped him for a big loss.
Well, I'll tell you what a first half this has been for the Saints. There you see Coach Bobby Mays talking with his troops right there. They are going to be going into this locker room. Now, right now, they have substantial lead. As you mentioned, 50 seconds left still. They had all their timeouts before this one was taken. Let's take a look at the sack.
Replay on that sack. You're going to see Stokes flying in right there and make the stop. Nice job by Stokes. He's having a monster night.
You know, also, I think you can give a little bit to Gazelle as well, who slowed Pano down just a little bit.
Yeah, and Gazelle was there. That both middle backers came on that play, and but a nice job of that defensive line to make sure that the offensive linemen weren't anywhere. That's dangerous. The way Pontiac does things, it's a high-risk offense, obviously high reward, but hasn't worked real well for him to this point.
All right, here we go. Murray back to return the punt. The Central Catholic faithful behind their Saints, enjoying this first half so far. Roughing the kicker.
Yeah, it looks like Stokes got a piece of the kicker. I thought he got a little bit of the football, but so then it is a roughing the kicker, and it's a 15-yard variety. Pontiac's going to hang on to that football.
Personal foul against the Saints.
And you can't blame Central Catholic for going after that punt. They've had success putting pressure on the
blocked
punter to
twice.
this point. Got two of them. Why not go for the third?
You betcha.
Just gotten away now.
But I don't care. I don't care if they've blocked two, and I don't care if Saints are up 20-6, and I don't care if there's only 44 seconds left. That still frustrates the dickens out of Bobby Mays.
And if he gets a piece of that football,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But he just missed the football. He came close to it, but just missed the football. And yeah,
Stokes has really got great penetration all night long. Rave, I believe, got in on one of them as well.
Yeah.
Here they go again. The Indians now with a fresh set of downs and 44 seconds left. Alford, the catch, gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
No, he didn't get out of bounds.
No, he did not get out of bounds.
Number 12, Sam Mackinson.
That will be a timeout.
Timeout Pontiac. Yeah, he was really close. He was really close there. Apparently there was contact made before he got out of bounds. They've cleaned that up a little bit, Jim, because they want you to run out of bounds yourself if you're going to be stopping the clock. It didn't happen there. Pontiac 2nd and 4 on the 50-yard line.
Is this an atmosphere made for football or what?
There's a rock and roll pep band going on. We got a bass guitar cranking down there, big speakers. This is fun, Jim. I can't get over how pristine this field is. It is just in special condition.
And you know, people would not know that. You have to actually go down on the field and see for yourself. I was literally amazed.
Yeah, I've been on the field at Illinois State, and that's a nice, soft, artificial surface. This is the best grass surface in town.
I'm being serious. This football field is softer than my bed.
I don't know about your bed, Jim, and I'm not going there. But this rivals the surface that they play on in Illinois Wesleyan. Quite honestly, I've been on both surfaces. This is really a fine field.
I wasn't asking you to comment about that.
And I didn't.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Pano rolling to the far side, complete. A nice job on the far side, I believe.
Number 8.
That was Miller.
Yeah,
Patrick Miller.
Patrick Miller with the reception. I don't know if he got a. Yeah, they are moving the sticks. It is a first down. Got out of bounds. 26.9 seconds to go.
Kevin provided for the Saints and tackled by number 23, Brendan McCracken.
Fresh set of downs for the Indians. Pano, pressure again, has to get rid of it and does. Alford, far side.
Little bit of a screen route there. He gets out of bounds again on that play. Pontiac systematically going down the field right now.
With still plenty of time, right?
Yeah, picking on the flats right now. Those soft spots in that Central defense. As Central's in a nickel package here, they got an extra DB and they're staying back to guard against that big play.
There's Pano. Here comes that pressure again. He unloads it. What a catch.
Alford.
Alford again? My goodness.
Good catch, good throw. Under heavy pressure, Pano's able to unload that ball. Pontiac first down at the Central Catholic 6-yard line. 12 seconds to go with one timeout the way it looks.
All right, how big is that now? How big is that roughing the kicker penalty now?
Absolutely huge. I thought Pontiac would be satisfied to take a knee right there, Jim, but instead they don't. They're taking the timeout here. What this does, though, 12.3 seconds, they've got to throw into the end zone. They probably have 2 shots at it if they throw into the end zone and could perhaps even have a chance at a field goal from here.
And you know that is exactly what Mike Mays is down there telling his defensive core. You know, you want to talk about Central Catholic, you want to talk about pride and tradition. All you have to do is look at that Mays family. You're talking about decades of dedication to this program.
Both as players and as coaches, these guys breathe Central Catholic football. It's a fine niche that they're in, and they serve it well. And the schools just love these guys, and they should, because this is a quality program we have here.
Well, the Saints faithful getting behind their defense. Now there you see the clock, 12.3 seconds left. Pano. There's that shot in the end zone.
He got it.
Touchdown, Indians.
You just have to get 1 foot down in high school football, and he did it there. Nice job by Patrick Miller as he landed with his left foot, got it down. Wow, nice play by the Pontiac Indians. We got us a football game.
How huge is that penalty now?
That is a huge penalty right now. As down 8 now, I'm guessing, yeah, they're going to go for the 1 here. And this becomes a huge extra point at this time, too. That's Mitchie. He's an old school kicker. He does it straight on, unlike most of the kickers go soccer style.
Kick is up, and it is good.
Got a flag on the far side. Someone may be offsides on this.
Extra point is good. Penalty flags on the play.
Who would have thought in week 7 we'd be wishing they'd turn on the air conditioner?
Yeah, this is still warm here. It's
I think I'm starting to cramp up. I've been going both sides tonight.
Hopefully it's your jaw and not your legs.
That's what the folks at home are saying. Please let him go quiet. Let the officials sort it out down on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if it was an offsides or a formation type issue here, but there's a lot of conversation for a simple flag that was thrown right before the play started. Referee will sort it out for us here. They're going to have to do it again.
Offsides.
Offsides on Central.
Yep.
And they may have blown it dead. We got another look at that touchdown pass. Hopefully we got a shot of him getting his foot down right there in slow-mo. Nice job. Watch Patrick Miller go up, and he does get 1 foot down there.
Well, you know, you don't wonder now, post-penalty, if now Pontiac doesn't try to go for the 2.
And it looks like they may be bringing their offense in. They only gained about 1.5 yards on that, but they are going to.
They are
lining up to go for 2 here. Central Catholic's probably going to take a timeout to reorganize here. Nope.
Resetting the ball on the play.
Well, now the Indians going for the 2-point conversion. Pano Fake to Alford, and I don't
doesn't get
think
in.
He got it.
He doesn't get in.
Nope,
No, he doesn't.
He sure did. Great stop again by the Saints. 20-12 with 6.8 seconds left. We're going to keep it right here. Ron, do you love the high school football?
It's a wonderful sport, and we've been lucky to and fortunate to have the wonderful games we've had thus far this season. Just fun to be here.
Well, cannot thank our sponsors enough. Of course, Chicago Style Pizzeria, Ron Smith Printing. We got Schnack Chiropractic, of course. Also, we want to thank the Community Cancer Center. We want to thank Schooners, Grove Street Bakery.
Uptown Normal.
Uptown Normal. Hit me with some more, Ron.
Jim's winging it tonight. He forgot his list.
But in all seriousness, we want to thank you, the sponsors, for bringing this community high school football action.
It's great to be in a town like this and be able to deliver what we deliver here. It's just a lot of fun. Hopefully the kids enjoy it, get to see themselves on the screen. That's neat.
And we cannot say enough about the wonderful facility. A big thank you to Doug Atkins, the athletic director here at Central Catholic.
I'm so impressed with the welcome we got here also, Jim. They knew we were coming, and it's fun.
It's
exciting. Really, yeah, it was.
This is a great place. It is without a doubt a family affair, and I'll tell you what, you gotta love the folks at Central Catholic.
Number 18, Curran. Also number 44.
Curran and Murray back for the Saints. 6 seconds left. They're going to try an onside kick?
I don't think so. I think they're – I can't see that happening. There's just too much danger there.
Mitchie with a little squib. 3 seconds left here in this first half.
I'm thinking that Central is going to be happy to take a knee here and go in up 8 here at the half. That was a big extra point miss by Pontiac. Coach Young decided to take that single point that he had off the board after the penalty. Central came up stout on defense there to make the stop.
You cannot cry over spilled milk, but I can't help but go back to the play, the touchdown that was called back. A penalty on a McNeil run.
Yeah, that was a big penalty also. Coach Mays is not going to be happy with that. Central's going to take a knee here, and we're going to go to the half.
I can guarantee you 8-point lead. No, Bobby's still going to go in the locker room just as fired up as he was before the game. Tell you what we're going to do, folks. We're going to step away for a quick break. The Saints on top of the Indians, 20-12. We will be back with more high school football right after this. The high school football action on ICN. There you see our halftime score, 20-12. The Saints on top. It is homecoming weekend. What a great crowd here on hand. Now we're going to go right to the replays. Ron, take it away.
Let's get a look here. There's Rebholz dropping back. Rebholz had a nice half. Patrick McNeil with that reception there. There's a good look at Pano Mackinson. That was a huge play from Pontiac goal line is where that one came from. Pano again with a nice throw. And there's Kennedy with the fumble. Blake Rave in on that one. And Big Gazelle bringing it down the field. Brandon Gazelle. Look at that long reception on that fade play there. Nice catch by Mackinson.
How about Alford? Alford had
he's
one heck of a
had
half.
a real good half. He's a good hard runner. Oh, here's that one-handed catch.
Oh, what a catch by Ryan Waldron.
Huge catch, and Waldron's out for the half. I saw him walking out. It doesn't look like he's going to play again tonight. Big hit by Sean Stokes there.
Stokes had one
he had a good half, too. Certainly a factor.
I'll tell you another one, Blake Rave.
Roll up by Pano. Big completion. This is right before the end of the half to put Pontiac in position for this last score. I'm guessing we're not going to have a look at that one. But anyway, big, good half of football. Made close. It doesn't have to be this close, but Pontiac gave up the football a couple times in favorable field position. 2 block punts by these Central Catholic Saints and a fumble.
You know, and not only that, you go back to the called back touchdown by McNeil the first quarter.
Yep.
That weighs heavily.
Yeah.
Then you've got the roughing the kicker that led to that Pontiac score.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're looking at a 26 lead. That's not the way it is. It's 20-12, but I'll tell you what, Ron, there's still another half of football yet to go.
It's going to be fun. We can't wait till we tee it up again.
All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to step away for a quick break, but we will be back right after this. Football action on ICN. Jim Ahart, Ron Durkis, a whole host of others behind the scenes as we get ready for the second half. The Saints and the Indians. The Saints on top 20-12. What do you think Coach Bobby Mays was talking about in the locker room at halftime?
He wants to clean up the mistakes that they've had. He knows he's going to have to get an effort from someone other than Ryan Waldron this half also. As Waldron's out, he took a helmet to the hip. He will not return tonight. A couple of numbers from that first half. Pontiac Indians rolled up 205 yards of offense. Central Catholic rolls up 162 yards of offense there. Pontiac 136 by the air. Anyway, that important statistic though, Central Catholic 20, Pontiac 12 coming in.
On the other side, Coach Young and his Indians made a comeback there towards the end of the first half. What do you think Coach Young was telling his Indians coming into the second half?
He's got to be excited about being in the position he's in, only down 8. They got that gift penalty from Central Catholic. Central attempted that block on the punt, didn't get it, roughing the passer, and Pontiac came down to score. What a nice play on some good passing by Pano on that drive.
I'm going to tell you what, there are a lot of people here tonight.
Yeah, it's a good size set of bleachers we have on this side of the field, and there are quite a few people standing all around the outside.
Around.
On the Pontiac side, also to the south of us here, there's concession stand area, and there were 3 or 4 deep along the fence there also here at halftime.
Yeah, I was going to go run down and grab one of those famed pork chop sandwiches, but the line was all the way up to the airport. I figured I probably might want to wait for a while.
I think I could contact one of my friends here to run and get you a pork chop sandwich if you'd like, Jim. There's all kinds of people here tonight that we know.
It's the sinister way you're saying that, Ron. I don't know, would there be cyanide in the sandwich?
I can call Uncle Guido. He'd take care of you. Or we could get some Chicago-style pizzeria.
All right, I'll take you up on the Chicago-style pizza.
Perhaps we could do something like that.
Could it be Alfredo?
Or a schooner burger after the game. That'd be good. So.
I am starving, my friend. I'm hungry. All right, here we go, second half. Here we are way up here in the Crows. I don't even know where D-Hart is.
Oh, he's down there somewhere. He's getting a great shot.
Oh, there he is, right there.
Anyway, we're waving. So
nice job, D-Hart.
This is fun. What a great environment. We're going to have a good half of football.
All right, Murray, Curran back to return. They go to Curran. He gathers it in at the 3-yard line, up to the 10, to the 15.
He's got a head of steam.
And brought down at about the 29-yard line. That is where they will spot it. Actually, they'll spot at the 27.
Yeah, Central had a return left set up there, and they almost got it sealed off. Nice job by the Indians to make that play, though, and stop Central at what looks like the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. Look at our score, 20-12. Central Catholic right now with the lead. And they're going to have to do this without Waldron, their big horse now, because he is out for the half. And that's 2 weapons that Bobby Mays has out, as Javier Safford has that hamstring injury. He's not dressed tonight.
Rebholz the handoff to McNeil. McNeil has some blocking in front of him, still on his feet. McNeil brought down at the 35-yard line. Pat McNeil, what a fun runner to watch.
Nice job by Patrick McNeil. Great vision. He's not going to beat you with his speed. He's going to beat you with his smarts and his football sense. And that's what he did there. Gain of 8 the way it looks. Nice play by Patrick McNeil.
Boy, big 75, Mike Basham for Pontiac. Does he look like a big boy or what?
And Pontiac's changed their defense just a little bit with a 3-man front right now.
McNeil again. McNeil, he's going to be their guy here in the second half. Waldron, as you mentioned, Ron, out with a hip injury. That's all we know.
And David Young counters. Once again, Mike Basham in there at the nose. Pontiac's typically a 4-4 team. They're going to stack a lot of people in the box. I've seen a couple 3-man fronts from Pontiac right now. So they've got an extra DB in, daring the Saints to run right now.
Fresh set of downs.
And they're back
First
to a 4-man
and 10
front.
for the Saints. Waldron going to go to the air. He loses the football. Heads up, McNeil.
Boy, McNeil was big to pick that one up. Wow, that was a dangerous play there. All kinds of pressure there. Pontiac brought the house there and was able to get to Rebholz.
That was a huge loss.
Loss of 14 the way it looks.
Yeah, about 15, 16 yards. You're right. Wow.
The loss on the play will back the Saints up to the 24-yard line. Where will be
Dylan Johnson, the near side. Be the handoff to Murray. Right up the middle, David Murray. A nice piece of running. I love the way Murray keeps his legs moving.
Yeah, he does. He's a fullback type runner. Just keeps it low to the ground. Good, secure with the. You got another look at that fumble before. I'd like to see who got in there for Pontiac and caused all that pressure. I don't know if we'll be able to get a number here or not, and we don't. But boy, Pontiac did a nice job of pressuring Rebholz on that play. Third and long.
Curran Harrison in the near side, along with McNeil. The pass to Murray. Murray, I think he's got enough for a first down.
I think he's going to be a few short. Yeah.
Yep.
He's going to be a few yards short. Brings up a punting situation for the Central Catholic Saints.
He's tripped up by number 8 for the Indians, Patrick Miller.
Boy, Miller did a nice job of bringing down Murray on that. Murray had a full head of steam. You got to get really low to tackle him, and that's what Miller did on that play.
Boy, Pano just is that utility player, isn't he?
Yeah, he does just about everything.
Here's a good look at Pano as he'll get ready to return it. Gazelle on for the punt. Nice punt. And Pano brought down at the 28-yard line. Nice coverage
14
by the Saints.
Yeah, Ben Henton was down there out of the wide receiver slot. Henton's back for just his second game this season, as he early in the season had that meniscus tear that was repaired, and he's back and did a nice job getting down the field there. Nice play, Ben Henton.
That'll be the first time the Indians have touched the ball here in this second half. Down by 8. Pano. Alford in motion. It's the handoff to Smith. Smith, the ball carrier, a pickup of 3 on the run.
Boy, if Smith and David Murray would change uniforms, I don't think you could tell the difference. They're both built kind of low to the ground, stocky, good, hard runners. Same type of runners. Nice job by Alex Smith. Got about 5 on that one.
It'll be second down for the Indians. Ball resting on their own 35-yard line. Third quarter action from Bill Hunman Memorial Field. Homecoming weekend going to the air up top.
Mackinson.
And that is Mackinson, and it is a reception. Nice catch on the far side by Sam Mackinson.
Boy, that was Rave over there in coverage. I don't think you can cover that any better than he did there, but Mackinson was able to go up over the top. A well-thrown ball by Pano. Nice play. Mackinson might be dinged. He looks like he's injured a little bit on that one. Looking towards the sideline there. Apparently not. He's good to go. He's staying in the game.
Well, now the Indians in Saint territory. The ball on the central 40-yard line. There's the play right up the middle. Nice job by that Saints defense. Alford the ball carrier.
Yeah, Alford the ball carrier. Yeah, Zach Ayer was in there on the big stop there. Also, I believe he had some help from Joe Ring also.
Pick up of 1 on the play for the Indians.
Well, this Pontiac offensive line has done a nice job of neutralizing those big tackles from Central Catholic.
Be a second down for the Indians. What a beautiful night for football. Friday night under the lights. We are glad to have the action for you here on ICN. Handoff, actually no, a nice fake to Smith, and Pano on the keeper. That's going to bring up third down now, Ron.
Third, and you're from a spot on the field that they might be in 4-down country also. They're on that 39-yard line.
Pick up of a yard on the play for the Indians.
David Murray in on that stop from that linebacker spot that he comes in on. It's a name we've called quite a few times tonight. Big stop here. Big play for Central Catholic. They need a stop here to stop the momentum that Pontiac has.
Big third down, as Ron just mentioned. Right now, the Saints coming after the Indians. They go to the air, and that's going to be short, I believe, on the first down.
It's right on the line. Depends on whether he spots it with his right or left foot here, Jim. It's going to be really close.
Provided for the Saints by number 8.
I don't know, Ron. I think he's going to be a little short.
He's got the nose of the football's on the 30, and it looks like the stick is on. I'm sorry, yeah, on the 30, and it looks like the stick is on the 30. Yeah, they're going to have to bring him over.
They will measure. Officials timeout. Ron, you make the call.
Yeah, I think he got it. I think he got it. If he didn't, it's about an inch or two short.
You know, I can't agree with Durkis, so I'm going to say it's short.
It's going to be close because the stick was lined up, and they do such a good job. These lines are straight. Most high school football's got a little
you make
fields
a great
have
point.
a little bit of a wave in them. These lines are perfectly straight. This thing's pristine. Oh my! First down.
First down, Pontiac.
That is why, my friend, you are the guru of the gridiron, the captain of color, the know-all, see-all, and be-all of football.
I had a better angle here in the press box.
And you got your glasses on, too.
That was close, though. That was as close as you're ever going to see a first down. 72, Chris Levitsky checking in for Central Catholic in one of those tackle spots right now. He's giving Air a breather.
A fresh set of downs for the Indians. Ball resting on the central 30-yard line. Third quarter action, 6:20 left. Pano. Nice pursuit by the Saints defense.
Yeah, nice job. 4. Stokes is in there also. 70. Joe Ring's in there also. Boy, Pano looks dangerous as he rolls out, but Central's all over that. They're giving the tackle to McNeil, 34. Needless to say, there's a host of gold helmets in there trying to make that stop.
If they were Saints, would that make them holy hosts?
Yes, it would. That's clever.
Thank you, Ron. It took me a long time to come up with that one.
I bet it did.
There's the handoff to Halford.
66, Zach Air, and 70, Joe Ring back in there. Those big tackles are taking over right now on those running plays on the interior.
The Air Ring connection.
You're on a roll.
A couple of hosses, aren't they?
You're on a roll, yes.
Yeah, people are saying I wish somebody would roll over him with a car or something. Shut this guy up. All right, 3rd and 7 situation now for these Indians. The Saints faithful making noise. Pano going to go to the air. Here comes the pressure over the center. Incomplete.
He almost came up with that football.
Wow, how about an attempt by Patrick Miller? 4th down now for the Indians.
4th down for the Indians. They're in 4-down country. I don't think they gain a whole lot from a punt here. So it looks as though they're going to be going for it. They're bringing a play in. Miller's bringing the play in after checking in at the sideline.
Miller says just as long as the play doesn't go to me. That one rattled his cage a little bit.
Took a pretty good shot there. He's a little slow getting up, but obviously a tough kid as he's gutting it out. Big play here. Big play because if Pontiac does get the first down on this long 4th down, the momentum will switch back in their direction.
Big 4th down as Pano drops back, has time over the center.
Didn't get
Mackinson.
Didn't get it.
He was stopped short, and what a hit by Blake Rave.
Yeah, Rave was there. Mackinson ran the same route that they ran before they put Mackinson in that spot. He didn't quite get to the first down marker. First down, Central Catholic.
That was a huge defensive stand for the Saints.
Huge defensive stand after a long drive. I believe Pontiac had the ball almost 6 minutes there and was not able to come away with any points. Now it's time for Central to get it going on the ground here. They need to start running some clock themselves. But once again, those 2 injuries they have from their offense really hurting these Saints. They're shorthanded right now.
But I don't want to take anything away from McNeil or Murray because they've done a fantastic job even though Waldron is out with that injury.
Most definitely, but I don't don't see McNeil and Murray as having the ability to score from anywhere on the field like Waldron has or like Safford has.
First down for Central Catholic. Handoff to McNeil, has a hole. McNeil brought down at the 25-yard line.
Certainly impressed by how hard he runs. The linemen are doing a nice job of giving him a little bit of a seam. He got about 4 on that play. Nice run.
He does a great job of seeing the hole and hitting it hard.
Yeah, and he's just hammering it up there right where that hole is supposed to be. A runner like Waldron sits back a little bit and, tries to pick their hole as to what's happening. But, boy, McNeil just hammers it right in there.
Now McNeil comes to the near side. Curran, Rave on the far side. Murray the lone back. Murray with a pickup of 3 on the carry, maybe.
Number 44, David Murray.
It's going to still be about 4 yards shy of a first down, bring up a third down situation for Central Catholic.
A little bit of a different look on a running play, a little misdirection going on up front there by the Central Catholic offensive line, but brings up the third and 4 situation. Important that they pick this one up.
Third down coming up for the Saints. The ball resting at the 27-yard line.
Heaton back into the ball game. He comes to the near side along with Curran. Murray and McNeil. There is Rebholz over the center, intercepted.
That's Pano.
That is Pano. Pano with a great interception.
Boy, I don't know if we're going to get another look at that. That was intended for Curran. Pano was just hanging behind him. Read it perfectly, came in for the huge play. Pontiac takes over on the Central Catholic 20-yard line. The turnovers went in the direction of Central Catholic the first half. Not the case right now. Central Catholic defense is going to have to be stout here to stop this.
Unbelievable. Pano right there. It looked like he didn't have to move hardly at all.
Well, he broke just perfectly on that. He was behind Rave. Obviously, he wasn't seen by the quarterback and did a nice job. As Rave was the intended receiver there. I'm sorry, not Rave, but number 8 was the intended receiver
Curran,
there. That would have been
Curran.
Curran, yeah.
All right, as you mentioned, Ron, big defensive stand right now for the Saints. Pano, the handoff to Alford. Alford, boy, I'll tell you, you want to talk about a gritty runner. Alford is it.
Got another look at that. I wonder if we're going to get a chance to see Pano hanging right behind Curran there. Rebholz back to pass. He sees that he's open, and, boy, he just steps right in front. Nice play by Michael Pano. Wow. Good break, and then a fine run afterwards to pick up about 15 yards after that interception.
Second down for these Indians. Ball resting on the 12-yard line of Central Catholic following the interception.
The ball now resting at the 12-yard line for the Indians.
Split receivers the far side. Pano stays in that shotgun. Nice read defensively by the Saints, and he's going to have enough for a first down.
He's going to be close. I don't know if he quite got it there.
Pano, the quarterback.
Yeah, but he did a nice job to get the ball as far as he did. He had several tacklers come flying past him. Pano's got real good feet. He makes a lot of guys miss as he heads towards the line of scrimmage.
I think he's got the first down. Nope, they're saying it was shy.
About a half a yard short.
All right, third down for the Indians.
I got the name of this optometrist, Jim. Maybe.
Man, I need him, Durkis. I mean it.
The ball resting at the 10-yard line.
Maybe we could get him to be a sponsor.
There's a handoff and stopped on third down. Unbelievable. Is that Air? Zach
66 Zach Air got in there for a big loss of about 2 on that play.
Number 34 is the ball carrier for the Indians.
Big Zach Air.
Up a big fourth down.
Alex Smith, the ball carrier, and Zach Air's there to up to the task.
Well, now it's a fourth down. Fourth and about 2.
Stop on the play. 66 Zach Air.
And the Central Catholic Saint Faithful on their feet. Fourth down, Pano. The fake handoff. Pano cuts the corner on the far side. Driven out of bounds. He's going to have enough for the first down.
What a weapon Michael Pano is. Oh, my goodness. He does a nice job of reading that play. He sells the fake to the center and goes to the outside. What a nice play Michael Pano brings down at first and goal situation from approximately the 7-yard line of Central Catholic.
Pano is a bona fide player. There's no doubt about it.
Good decision maker. And you got to give, and that wasn't his decision there. Coach Young made a good call on the sideline to bring that one home. Call it the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for Pontiac.
Saints up by 8. Third quarter action. Under a minute left. On the far side.
Looks like he got it down to almost the 4-yard line there.
25 for the Indians, Chase Alford.
Chase Alford, the ball carrier.
We've called his name a lot tonight. He's a nice player.
Man, what was the name of that optometrist? I'm starting to get a little concerned now. It's all a blur to me.
Well, if it's a blur, I don't know if it's an optometrist issue then, Mr. Ahart.
Thank you, Durkis.
Second. We'll talk later.
2nd and goal for the Indians. Pano, the handoff to Alford. Alford inside, dropped at about the 1-yard line, it looks like.
I really like this short yardage selection play calling that's going on here.
That will do it for the third quarter. The Saints on top by 8, 20-12. We're going to step away for a quick break, but we will be back right after this. Welcome back to high school football action. Fourth quarter about set to begin. What a game this has been. 20-12, the Saints on top, but the Indians are threatening.
They're threatening, but it's a difficult 3rd and 2 situation from the Central Catholic 2. Central Catholic's had a chance to get their breath here. Look for them to be putting up a whole lot of pressure right up front and in the center. Let's see if Pano tries to get to the edge. Once again, that full house backfield, that creates a whole lot of difficulty for that Central Catholic defense to read. Those 3 backs right in the
3rd and goal, Pano, the handoff. The far side, and he is dropped. The ball carrier was Miller, I believe, Patrick Miller, and Miller was dropped.
Miller was dropped. 9, Adam Rebholz was in there on the stop room at safety position. And it's 4th and about 1, and looks like Pontiac's going to go for it.
Well, if you didn't think this Central Catholic crowd was loud before, you wait to hear them now on 4th down, 4th and inches. Here they go.
I don't know if we can get a shot at this, but over by the concession stand here at Central Catholic, they're about 10 deep along the fence right now. Huge crowd. Listen to them.
All right, here we go. Pano under center. The handoff, and it's stopped. What a defensive stand by the Saints. He did not get it.
He didn't get it.
Wow.
Zach Ayers down in the bottom of that pile.
That was huge, Ron Durkis.
Absolutely. Zach Ayers down in the bottom of that pile. Great job. They got a great low push there. What a great job by the Central Catholic defense. Good job, but now they have the task. They're taking over right with their heels and the shadow of their own goalpost also.
Tell you what, the type of runner that he is, I tell you, you give it to Murray and let him chunk off about 4 or 5 yards.
You have to hope there's no penetration there from that Pontiac front though right now. Because that ball's about on the 6-inch line.
What a defensive stand. How impressive was that? Rebholz gives him a little bit of breathing room.
Number 9, Adam Rebholz.
Boy, a little bit, but not a lot.
That's an interesting call. Gives them a little bit of breathing room, not a whole lot. You're right, Ron.
Right now, Coach Mays is thinking of a good way to get it out of there so they can have a safe punt.
Well, we watched Pontiac march it up 98 yards. Let's watch the Saints march it 99.
Yeah, let's.
Down, coming up from the Saints. No gain on the play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rebholz, timeout, Central Catholic. They're going to take a timeout. We're going to step away for a quick break. 20-12, Saints on top. We'll be back right after this.
In 1997, Dr. Destman and
Rules of the Road, presented.
Welcome back to high school football. While we were away at the break, Patrick McNeil with a nice little run gives the Saints a little bit more breathing room. We're looking at a 3rd down, a 3rd and 5 situation. Jim Ahart, Ron Durkis, a whole host of others behind the scenes. What a football matchup this is. There's the pitch to McNeil. dropped at the 5-yard line.
Number 34.
Well, I know Coach Mays, it was the same play heading in different directions. Didn't fool Pontiac that second time. Brings up an obvious punting situation from the shadow of their own goalpost. But that's okay because they made the huge defensive stop, stopped them about on the 6-inch line, and they got out to a safe position to punt. At least the punter can drop to a normal depth in this situation.
The punter, number 58, Brendan Gazelle, has done a great job of kicking them away tonight. I just won't wonder he doesn't have one more good one in him to really back the Indians up.
Boy, Pontiac is not deep for this punt reception either. Oh, got a hand on it. Got a hand on it. It has been blocked.
Well, now the Saints defense will be tested once again.
On the 33-yard line.
Boy, it took some courage for David Young to go for the ball, go for it. He had a sure 3 points there if he wanted to kick the field goal. Instead, he tries to hammer it in, but he comes back on the next drive with favorable field possession. Nice job by that Pontiac defense to be stout in that situation.
First and 10 for the Indians. Ball spotted on the 32-yard line.
First and 10 for Pontiac. Pano in that shotgun. Hand off to Smith. Smith brought down at the 30-yard line.
Handoff goes to number 34, Smith.
66, Zach Air,
Stop
58.
number 58.
Gazelle's in there
Gazelle.
also.
Gain of about 3, 2nd and 7 coming up for the Indians. Ball spotted just inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, it's gut check time. A lot of these athletes go both ways, Jim. It is gut check time for all of them.
There's second down. Pano rolling out. Here comes the pressure the far side. What a catch.
What great hands.
Wow, what a catch.
Number 8, Miller.
Wow,
That's
Miller.
Patrick Miller.
Oh, my. What great hands. He went up for that one and was hit as he was going up, but still hung on to the football. Nice job. Gain of about 3.
Number 4, Sean Stokes.
Stokes over there in coverage. We've called his name a lot tonight. He's been all over the place.
Ball spotted on the 26-yard line.
Third down for the Indians. Split back. There's Pano on the far side. Pano, boy, what a run by Pano. Enough for the first down.
Boy, he's got a good change of direction. Just did a really nice job. Tried to sell that handoff early, but no one bought it. But he's coming up a little bit of a limp there, but I think he's going to be fine.
First down.
This kid has impressed me.
Yeah.
I see now why he leads them in rushing.
Yeah, he's a good decision maker also.
Probably leads them in tackles as well. He's done it on both sides.
He's all over the place.
This is high school football at its finest, Ron Durkis.
2 well-matched teams. It's just been a fun environment here, and it's been a dandy.
All right, first down for the Indians. Pano going to go to the air over the center.
Caught.
What complete?
I think it's Mackinson.
Pass completed to number 12.
Yep, that is Sam Mackinson.
Mackinson. Coverage provided by Saints number 11, Blake Rave.
Going to have to measure. It's really close.
8:05 left in the ball game. Saints on top by 8, 20-12.
Yeah, they're going to take a look at it. Officials timeout for a measurement. Too close to call for me, Jim. How about you?
They got it.
First down, Pontiac.
Officials indicate first down.
How do you like that? Huh? My bionic
Wonderful.
eyes. I
Wonderful.
turned them on.
Now,
It's called the D-Heart cam down on the ground.
Oh, you were looking. I'm standing above the monitor here, so I missed it.
All right, here we go. First and goal. They've stopped them once before, Ron. They're going to have to do it again.
And coming from the 9-yard line, and Pontiac may even have to put it up in the air in this situation.
Pano with Smith in. Now Smith goes in motion. In the slot, Pano dropping back. Intended receiver again was Mackinson. Nice job by Curran.
Yeah, Curran in there with nice coverage on Mackinson.
But you know if Mackinson makes that catch, he's got one Sean Stokes that's waiting for him to come down.
Yeah.
And Sean has put on some heavy hits here tonight.
Got an equipment issue somewhere there on the field now. Looks like David Murray might have blood. And they have to address that. Someone else will be in for Murray now.
It's number 23. That is McCracken, Brendan McCracken.
23, Brendan McCracken. Second down and goal for the Indians. Ball spotted on the 9. Let's hear it for the defense.
Second and goal for these Indians. The Saints faithful. Miller in motion. Pano rolling out to the near side. In the corner. Incomplete. That'll bring up a third and goal situation.
Nice coverage there by Dan Curran. Pass intended for 84 on that one. That's Joey Kennedy. Nice job by Curran. Brings up that third and long situation. Boy, Pontiac's been knocking on the door, but has not been able to walk in here yet in the second half.
That'll bring up third down for Pontiac.
And I haven't been able to drink enough water up here tonight, Marcus.
It's been a warm one.
All right, third down, third and goal. Pano in shotgun. There's the reverse. Miller on the near side. Miller dropped. What a play by the Saints defense.
What discipline by that Central Catholic Saint defense is. In a reverse like that, it's real important you stay in your lanes. If you don't know what's coming, it's about deception. Anyway, they do a nice job of staying in their lanes and staying home on that play. Good job by the Central Catholic Saint defense.
Fourth down coming up and goal for the Indians. Ball spotted on the 7-yard line.
Now fourth and goal here. The Saints faithful, they have seen one heck of a ball game here tonight. They want to see their defense stop them one more time. Batted down. I believe that's your man, Mr. Ring.
That was Ring that got his hand up the way it looked. Nice job by that Central Catholic defense once again. I think they gave credit to Gazelle there for knocking that one down.
Also, I saw number 72.
Chris Levitsky's in there also.
Levitsky had that big paw up there. Maybe if we saw a replay of it. Nonetheless, they stopped them when they needed to. Now,
starting from again inside their 10-yard line.
That's fine. Yeah. 6:37 left. You've got an 8-point lead. There is Pat McNeil, and he was down. He was down.
Yeah, ball squirted out there at the end. Looked like McNeil got about 4 on that play. Just a good, solid run up front.
Pat McNeil, a fan favorite here at Central Catholic.
Most definitely. So, boy, there are some athletes really starting to show some wear and tear out there on the field right now. They played a lot of hard football here right now.
All right, Rebholz under center. The handoff to Murray. Murray. Oh, you got to love the running there. Yeah. Going to be shy of about first down, maybe by 3 yards.
On a little bit of a delay situation, Murray takes the football on an inside handoff.
But there's the key right there.
5:43 to go here.
Provided by number 34, Smith.
As we mentioned, Pontiac coming into this with a record of 5-1. The Saints still without a blemish. There's going to be the pitch to McNeil. Look out! He is gone! McNeil to the 40, brought down at the 45. Pat McNeil.
What a run by Patrick McNeil. Central Catholic, great play call as the flow went to the left. They did a good job of blocking downfield with their receivers. McNeil is up to the task and gets the ball out to the Central Catholic 47-yard line. First down, Saints.
Again, you've got those guys up front that gave McNeil one heck of a hole to run through.
Good job of blocking there, and also a good, as I mentioned before, there was a good job of blocking down the field. If it's not for the speed of Michael Pano, he is gone.
There's a handoff again. McNeil tries to turn that corner.
Handoff goes to Saints, number 34.
Brought down by Miller.
Got another look at the big run. Look at the seam. Look at the wall that's there for him to run through. Huge play. Huge play led by Murray. When he's open, Pano, good speed to catch him. Boy, what a great look. What great pictures, guys. That's fun.
Rebholz under center. McNeil the lone back. Fake handoff. To the air they go. The far side to their tight end.
Johnson.
It is complete. Johnson still on his feet. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Dylan Johnson with one heck of a reception.
That was sold by the wonderful play-action fake to Patrick McNeil. Johnson releases from that tight end, that slot position, and comes across the field to make that reception. Nice play again by Central Catholic.
And now before he picks up a Saints. First down. Ball spot on the 30-yard line.
Dylan Johnson.
First and 10 for your Saints.
Here we go. First down. I love the way they're utilizing the clock here.
And
that is typical Bobby Mays football.
Yeah, good job of using the clock. Gain of a couple on that play. Keep the clock a-running is what Bobby Mays is thinking right now. Pontiac still has 3 timeouts, so they'll be able to stop it.
Stop provided by number 8, Miller.
Boy, when Central Catholic needed some plays, they certainly got them. David Murray made a few. Patrick McNeil, nice job of running. And Rebholz delivered that fine pass to the tight end, Dylan Johnson there also.
Rebholz goes under center. Second down for the Saints. Handoff to McNeil again. McNeil.
Loose football.
And he lost it.
Pontiac.
Are they going to say he was down? Nope. Central. That is going to be Pontiac football.
Boy, McNeil's done so many things right. It's discouraging that happened to him right now, but he needn't get down. It's time to play some defense. The Central defense has been up to the challenge to this point.
On their own 26-yard line.
They're going to need one more. They're going to need one more stand.
Well, that breaks your heart because you're right. McNeil's done so many things right tonight. That was just one heck of a hit.
And time to put it behind him. Yep. No time to feel sorry for oneself. It's time to play defense. He's out there on a slot receiver right now.
Yep. Pano and Pontiac now having to go against the clock up top. Just about intercepted by Curran, and great coverage by McNeil.
We got another look at the run by McNeil.
This was a hard hit.
Yeah,
this
he got clocked
hit.
pretty good. He got stood straight up right there, and there goes the football. Pontiac recovers.
That was number 42 from Pontiac.
Boy, I know Coach Mays was really concerned.
Nate Posdick was the one that put the hit on McNeil.
Coach Mays was really concerned last week with how Rochester was able to throw the ball against the Central Catholic defense. That's not the case here today. They are really doing a fine job of defending those passes. Good look at Pano right there. He's done a fine job tonight, too. He's going to sleep well tonight, I'm sure.
Second down for the Indians. Pano dumps it off. And it is complete again to number 12, Mackinson. Sam Mackinson. A great run after the catch. And Mackinson was hit hard.
Boy, this is setting up for one heck of a finish here, Jim. Pano did his intended receiver, his initial receiver was not there.
Mackinson's a little out of it.
Yeah, he got dinged earlier.
They need to get him out of there.
He got dinged earlier in the game, and he came back, and still a gamer going after it. Got a coach coming out to take a look right now.
Mackinson, I'll tell you, they just need to get him off the field.
Official timeout on the field for an injured player.
He wants to stay in. That's the kind of player he is. He's telling the coach, no, I don't want to go out.
Yeah.
Mackinson, one heck of a ball game here tonight.
Might get another look at the hit that happened there. There's Pano, nice job in the slot. Boy, Mackinson comes across. Who comes in? Yeah, looked like he might have taken a shot off top of the helmet there.
All right, first down for the Indians. Pano rolling out to the far side. Here comes that Saints pressure.
Oh, he's open. Miller.
What a play by Curran! Wow. Dan Curran comes from nowhere.
I don't know if
that wasn't Curran either. That was
Adam
Rebholz. Adam Rebholz.
In that deep safety position, Miller was open there for a while. Rebholz closed some ground quickly. What a play.
That saved a touchdown.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now, Adam Rebholz just saved that touchdown. What a play by the...
That ball was underthrown by a couple of yards there. If it isn't underthrown, Rebholz isn't able to get back there, but it is. He makes a fine defensive play.
That was a great play by Adam Rebholz.
Yeah, wow, what a play.
Offensively, defensively, both sides of the ball, a lot of these Saints have played one heck of a ball game. Here again, the pressure. That's going to be first down. Alford all the way to the 35-yard line. 2:33 left in this one.
Really impressed by the precision of this Pontiac passing offense. They run a lot of deep routes, and Pano's able to deliver the ball and get it close.
I'm going to tell you what, Pontiac may be getting the first down, but they're getting punished in the process.
Oh, there's some serious hits going on. Rebholz laid a lick on Alford after that one also.
All right, here we go. Ball resting now at the central 35-yard line. 2.5 left. Rebholz going up for it.
I think that was. Got another look at that last reception there. There's Alford catching it, and Rebholz putting on a little bit extra at the end.
Outside of a couple of those little short dump passes that really I think Pano had to do just to survive, I think the pass defense tonight for Central Catholic has been very, very good.
Most definitely, because Pontiac really stretches that defense down the field, and they have a quarterback that can deliver it also.
All right. Second down. Pano. Here's the pressure again. There's a little dump pass to Smith. Smith, nowhere to go. Might have picked up a couple on the play.
Yeah, boy, it looks like they're marking it real close to that line of scrimmage. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 10 there. Less than 2 to go.
Stop provided by Saints, number 44, Murray, and also in on the play, number 4, Stokes. No gain on the play, 3rd down and 10, coming up to the Indians. Saints fans, get up to that defense. 3rd and 10.
All right, big 3rd down now. Smith in the backfield with Pano in the shotgun. It's a fumble! Saints ball!
Looks like
that
it's
is
Ring.
Going to be Saints football.
Joe Ring.
No doubt about it.
70, Joe Ring all over that one. Coming up with big pressure, coming up to center. Boy, Pano just took his eye off that shotgun snap, looking down the field, and Joe Ring picks it up. Central Catholic football.
1:24 left.
When you got a feel for Pano right now, because
Joe Ring, they're saying, came up with the ball.
Was it? Yeah, it was Ring. 70 Ring got it. Yep, absolutely.
Well, with 1:24 left, what do you say we just run a couple of plays? There is McNeil. Look out, McNeil. Wow. He's still running like it's the first quarter.
Yeah, 51. Nate Weber is able to finally bring him down, but what a run by Patrick McNeil. Got a timeout, Pontiac here.
2nd and 2 coming up to the Saints.
Brings up a 2nd and 2 situation.
What a game this has been.
Yeah, and your heart kind of goes out to quarterback Pano right now because he was looking to make something big happen. He's been big all game, but Central Catholic's defense right now is a story. They've been able to stop them inside the 10-yard line. Well, one time inside the 1-yard line there,
right.
Actually.
Yep.
Got another look at that shotgun snap. And we got a couple technical difficulties there. Good look at the Central Catholic huddle right now. Coach Mays patiently teaching in that huddle right now. What's going to happen here? They're going to keep the ball on the ground. They're going to force Pontiac to use those timeouts. And if Central picks up a first down or two, this one's over. It ends at that time for sure.
2nd down and 2 coming up from the Saints. Ball resting on the 47-yard line.
What a football team this is. And you can say that really about both sides, but this Saints team, I now know why they are undefeated.
Yeah,
they're the real deal.
It's a good group. McNeil.
McNeil again, still on his feet.
He's
McNeil, look out up the sideline, McNeil.
And off goes the Saints, number 34, Patrick McNeil. He picks up a Saints first down.
I tell you what, he took one heck of a hit there at the line of scrimmage and was just too stubborn to go down. Did a nice job of gaining about 12 yards on that play.
The boy picks up a Saints first down. Ball spotted on the 35-yard line.
Looks like we are going to get another look at that fumble before. Look at the snap, and Pano just took his eye off of it a little bit. It was a good snap, but ball just slithered right through his hands.
First down, there's the pitch to McNeil. Murray lead blocking again.
Pitch goes to Saints, number 34.
Final minute.
Final minute. Now it's time to get safe again. Pontiac still has 2 timeouts. They're going to use one of them right now, most definitely.
Number 1, Young.
They are going to use those timeouts with 54 seconds left in this ballgame.
On the field.
Boy, Patrick McNeil really runs hard. He's got good vision. I'm impressed by that, what he's doing right here tonight.
About 6 by Patrick McNeil on that last play. 2nd down and 4 coming up.
I can see why they are so high on Patrick McNeil. I mean, he is one heck of a runner.
Absolutely. He's done a fine job here tonight. Patrick comes in. He's a senior. It's time to show. Time to show for him, and he's taking advantage of the opportunity.
And I'll tell you, Ron, I don't want to take anything away from the players that have been on the field, but think about this offense with Safford and Waldron healthy.
Oh yeah, oh most definitely. There's a lot more. There are a lot more weapons there. Patrick McNeil goes from being a role player to being the player in this offense when those two are out, and he's done a fine job. He's answered the bell tonight, needless to say.
2nd down for the Saints, under a minute to go. Murray. It's Murray's turn to run the ball. Murray brought down at the 26-yard line.
Boy, Murray almost mishandled that pitch. He came real close to putting that on the ground, but he did a nice job. It was a little bit low, but he was able to hang on to it. Brings up a 3rd and 1, timeout Pontiac. 45.3 seconds to go.
I think that's their final timeout.
That is their final timeout, so it is critical right now that Central Catholic pick up this first down. And they're going to do it on the ground. Bobby Mays is going to make the right call here. Another good look at him in the huddle there. He's got that sweater vest on. It's got to be hot there down there on the field with that sweater vest on, Jim. It's a good steamy night here.
There you see the Pontiac fans. Boy, they brought a great crowd along for this one.
Yeah.
A lot of them have cleared out.
Programs like this really travel well.
Big 3rd down play for your Saints offense.
This is a huge 3rd down for the Saints. You pick this one up, ball game's over with 45 seconds left. Here we go. Rebholz under center. The pitch to McNeil. He's got the first down plus.
That's going to do it. That's going to do it. They'll stop the clock to reset the sticks.
Yeah, but as soon as those sticks are set, it's going.
The clock runs. Central Catholic will have to take a snap here the way it looks, but they'll just take a knee, and this one will be over. What a big effort by the Central Catholic Saints.
1st and 10 for your Saints. Ball resting on the 20-yard line.
Here it goes. 35 seconds left in this ball game, and they're going to take
victory formation.
The victory formation. Well, I'm going to tell you what. I now know why these Saints are undefeated. As the final seconds roll off this clock, this was one heck of a battle. If you didn't enjoy watching this one at home, you need to check your pulse.
This has been fun. It's a great environment for high school football. What a program we have here in Central Catholic. What a program these Pontiac Indians. The Corn Belt is a solid league.
The Saints win 20-12. They are 7-0. The Pontiac Indians will go to 5-2. We are going to step away for a quick break. Ron and I will be back to wrap this one up right after this. Welcome back to Bill Hunman Memorial Field. There you see it on homecoming weekend. The Saints victorious, 20-12. Who would have thought, Ron Durkis, as much action as we saw in the first half, as much action as we saw in the third quarter, who would have thought the score would remain the same at halftime as it would at the end of the game?
Well, these two teams traded offensive punches there in that first half, Jim, and they went swinging back and forth. In the second half, they traded defensive punches. That Central Catholic defense was stout twice inside their own 10-yard line. Trying to pick up this play. That's Rebholz, and there's that interception by Pano that was huge, where Pano kind of hung back and cut it just the right time. Nice play by Michael Pano. Boy, what a player he was for Pontiac tonight. And here comes all those defensive stops by Central Catholic. Boy, that was the fourth and really, really short there. Nice job by the Central Catholic front. Here's another one, little misdirection there on a reverse, and Miller's not able to get in. There's a game story right there. Patrick McNeil, what a nice job by him as Pano has to chase him down from behind.
Saved the touchdown.
Yes, he did. Big play by Pontiac there. We talked about the precision of their defense. Our offense. They did a nice job. And there's Patrick McNeil once again with the big run.
That was enough for the first down, but I'll tell you what, all week long, and we've made reference to it, Coach Bobby Mays, very concerned with what was exposed with his pass defense last week against Rochester. Let me tell you something. He ought to take that defense and go buy him a big steak dinner, because they did one heck of a job here tonight.
Yeah, they did a nice job of covering down the field. I don't think they were quite as prepared for Rochester as Rochester was for them last week, but they were certainly prepared for the passing attack of these Pontiac Indians. What a game! What a high school football game. We saw a good one here tonight, Jim.
Any closing thoughts, Mr. Ron Durkis?
My first visit to watch a game here at Bill Hunman Field. What a special environment we have here at yet another venue in Bloomington Normal for football. This is a pristine field. It's a pristine environment. There are lots of people here watching. What a great program with wonderful support.
I think it's easy to say this may be our first time guaranteed, folks. This will not be our last time. This has been an absolute joy and a great football game on top of it. You were able to see a couple of heavyweights go at it. The Saints move on, undefeated, 7-0 on the season. The Pontiac Indians fall to 5-2. 20-12 is the final. For Ron Durkis, I'm Jim Ahart, and as we say, baby, we will see you at the game.